American actress Goldie Hawn turns 79 in November, and she has revealed just the two things that have kept her alive and breathing in all of these years: her love for her craft and her outrageous appetite for under-the-sheet activities. And when it comes to the under-the-sheet stuff, Goldie did some of the craziest things you have ever heard. From the intimacy that landed her in police custody, to the one that got her sued for a hefty sum of money. This is the untold crazy sex life of Goldie Hawn. Sometime in late 2016, Goldie Hawn faced the camera and made shocking confessions about her personal business, and somehow, till today, she has remained unapologetic about it. A woman like Goldie Hawn naturally has a list of men in the industry that she had romantic business with, but in this interview, she was going to expose all the details of her relationship with American actor Kurt Russell. Hawn and Kurt have been together since 1983, and although they have never officially tied the knot, everyone recognizes them as one of the longest-standing Hollywood couples. They met for the first time in 1968 on the set of the Disney live-action movie musical, The One and Only Genuine Original Family Band, but things would not get interesting between them until the next 15 years. At the time of their first meeting, Russell was 16 and Goldie was 21, which was probably enough reason why their relationship couldn't happen, and they agreed with it in the first instance. But love was going to make them so willing to fight to stay together. Another reason why they continued to avoid each other even when they were deeply in love was that, according to Hawn, they both had a commitment never to date actors in the industry. But for their next meeting, Kurt was prepared and he was going to leave a lasting impression on screen and behind the scenes. 17 years later, the duo reunited at Russell's audition for the film Swing Shift, and his pickup line wasn't exactly appropriate for a man who was not looking for a one-night stand. "I just didn't know in my mind what I was going to see. She had a great body, and so that was the first thing that came out," Russell confessed. Goldie surprisingly wasn't offended at the comment of the young actor on her figure, and she responded in the most polite manner. So it wouldn't be long now before they kicked things off, but their first date was going to go terribly wrong. Because of how eager they were to settle things in the bedroom, Kurt and Goldie were almost arrested. The evening of their memorable first date started with swing dancing at the Playboy Club in Los Angeles, and after that, the couple decided to heat the evening a little bit, but the venue they chose was hardly appropriate. Goldie and her young love forced their way into a house that was recently renovated, made their way to the bedroom, and was helping each other out before the police interrupted their love session. They were advised to check into a hotel for businesses like this, and they did. So the evening ended just the way the actors had wanted. But Goldie was overjoyed. After 2 marriages and multiple heartbreaks, she had just found a man with enough fire to quench her thirst. The days that followed unraveled a lot of things for the two lovebirds, and according to Hawn's confession, she decided to do life with Kurt Russell for 2 reasons. The first was that, unlike many industry men, Russell was not a womanizer. The other reason was that she loved the way he connected with her kids. Goldie Hawn at that time was mother to 2 children, Oliver and Kate Hudson, from her previous marriage with Bill Hudson, and she has ever since been very vocal about how her relationship with Russell changed forever when he saw him with her kids. "What really got me was when I watched my kids when they'd come to the set and how he was with them," Hawn confessed. "He was amazing with them. He was such a natural." 3 years after, Goldie had a child for Russell. Wyatt Russell was Goldie's 3rd child and Kurt's first. Everyone expected them after this to cement their relationship with a proper marriage ceremony. But as it would seem, Goldie and Kurt were more interested in not disturbing what was already working. The media waited for it, but with each passing year, the couple's love flourished. So much so that Goldie, after her 71st birthday, was asked the secret of her long-lasting relationship, and she said, "Love, gratitude, compassion. Because sometimes every man or every woman will drive their partner crazy. Family, fun, laughs, sex." Goldie told People magazine, "If you don't nurture that and remember, you are done." Honestly, nobody expected Goldie to go any further than this on the details of her bedroom activities with Russell Kurt, but the actress seemed more than happy to share. "I think that sex is very important in a relationship, and a long-term relationship actually suffers because people are not playing together anymore," Goldie further explained. The actress confessed to times when their relationship hit rocky paths and how their strong sexual intimacy has kept their chemistry alive. Goldie revealed that during times like this, They get through it by staying mindful of who and what they love about each other, and they are always very aware of that aspect of being turned on by that person. And all of this is not very difficult to see in the way that the couple struggles to leave each other's company during public events and meetings. In May 2017, at the time when they would receive their star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Goldie and Russell shared such intimate moments that things escalated more than anyone had anticipated. I didn't expect him to say those things. I had no idea that he was going to be so beautiful, Goldie, on why she was so lost in the moment. Before the ceremony ended, Hawn and her partner shared an intimate kiss, and Russell read out the most beautiful speech to her. "To you, I owe my wonderful life. Simply put, Goldie, I cherish you. All the stars in the sky or the boulevard can't hold a candle to that." He ended his speech by saying, "There's no one else I'd rather be next to for all of that than Goldie Hawn." Hawn decided to put the public to rest on the real reason why they had chosen to stay unmarried. From her confessions in the interview, Hawn does not believe that you need marriage to keep a relationship. According to her, if the couple wants to stay together, then they will. All they would need was the desire to fight through it all and not necessarily marriage. You've got to give things up, but the joy and the excitement of being together and touching the toes of somebody at night is a really nice feeling, Goldie concluded. She sounds so much like a saint now, but Hawn was not afraid to get her hands dirty in the past. She has gone through 2 terrible divorces, and perhaps that is the major reason she is not very enthusiastic about walking down the aisle with another man. Her first marriage was to director Gus Triconis of the 1961 West Side Story. They tied the knot in 1969, just before the release of Cactus Flower, the film that gave Goldie her first Academy Award for Supporting Actress. The couple struggled to keep it together for 4 years, after which they went their separate ways. On the reason for their breakup, Goldie explained that the demands of her career were so much of a burden that she didn't have time to invest in her marriage. Triconis also shared a similar story on how his transition from a dancer to a full-time director caused irreparable damage to his home. Goldie tried her luck again with musician Bill Hudson, and she would break Triconis' heart even further by agreeing to marry Hudson on the same day her divorce with her former husband was finalized. Triconis retaliated by suing her. He demanded a fine of $75,000 for damage control. Anyway, after lots of back and forths, they were able to find common ground, and Hawn continued her marriage with her new man that same month. 4 years and 2 kids later, Hudson has lost all his attraction for Goldie, and all the actress wanted was a divorce. She never revealed the real reason for their separation, but whatever it was would make her decide to never tie the knot. Before she finally found Kurt, Goldie still played around a little bit with French actor Yves René, but unfortunately, he lacked what she was looking for in a man. With all she had described of Kurt in recent times, it is not too hard to place a good guess on Goldie's basic requirements of a man. Hawn has said a lot of things about their romance, but when we heard Russell comment on the matter, it was not very far from what his partner was advocating. He recalled one night in Aspen, Colorado, when things got very heated between him and his wife in their bedroom. According to him, just as they were about to get intimate, their 1987 romantic comedy came on, and that distracted them for the rest of the evening. On the night, Goldie revealed that it was a very romantic moment. When it was Kurt's turn to answer the question of why they are not married, the actor said that he doesn't see it as a necessity. According to him, if their kids were okay with them staying unmarried, then he doesn't care about anyone's opinion. The couple recently celebrated 41 years of being together, and truth be told, they looked ready and excited to keep pushing this ship until whenever. So what does the future look like for Goldie Hawn? Well, right now, Goldie is taking things slow with the acting industry. She is most concerned with building her family and supporting her kids. Her bond with Kurt Russell needs to keep growing, and she looks ready to keep giving all the love, compassion, gratitude, and of course, good sex that it will require. Goldie Hawn, now 78, doesn't look a day over 40. She relinquishes old age in her mansion in Los Angeles. The celebrity actress has an estimated net worth of $90 million according to CelebrityNetWorth.com. If you enjoyed this video, there's a good chance you'll also enjoy the one showing on your screen right now. Click, enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you on the next one.